So guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing good. I bless the Lord if you are, and if you aren't, just cheer up, brighten up. Everything is going to be fine. Somehow, some way, things are going to change for the better. Just never give up, because now we give up, now you fuck up. Okay, I came across a picture a few days ago online and I was outraged. And when I googled and saw more, I was just emotional. I guess some of us must have come across this same video or some other child marriage news like this. This is a video of a 70-year-old man being married to an 11-year-old child. I was just reflecting on this and thinking about this child marriage issue. I have a younger sister, our last born, who is only 13-year-old, and I just can't imagine this happening to her. Talk more of an 11-year-old girl. My heart breaks at the thought of this, at the thought of their wedding night, at the thought of pregnancy for the young child, the thought of childbirth. It's so disgusting and an act of inhumanity. I respect all religion, all cultures, but not one that is inhuman. Imagine me reading online of a senator, Yetima, who married a 13-year-old girl from Egypt years back, but has now divorced this girl to marry a 15-year-old girl. Now, this girl, who was 13 at the time of the marriage, is now 17. And she's clueless about what to do with her life. Is that not unfair? Is that not wickedness in the highest order? You must have damaged that girl's life. Usually, after these child mothers get pregnant and pass through childbirth severally, giving birth to multiple children, most times each year or within a space of very few years, they develop complications, and then some of them have infections because this productive system of theirs are not fully developed. They are not strong enough to bear children, not to talk of bearing children every year or within a space of few years. And these girls then become unattractive to their husbands, and then they are now dumped, and their husbands look for younger people to repeat the same process all over again. I don't know much about the Islamic religion, but I believe it's godly. It's a godly religion, and it doesn't tolerate such cruelty. After all, God is love. But these people hide under religion and culture to continue to perpetuate such acts. And as of today, there is no law in Nigeria against child marriage. And it has even been normalized. I can't claim not to know about these issues about child marriage, but I see them as very far away. It's in the north distance happen normally. And it has been normalized by both the northerners and the southerners. Most people know about this issue. But like I said, it's a faraway problem. And since it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect most people, we don't talk about it. We don't get involved in it. And nothing is said to interfere. Mostly because it's not in our faces. Like the last time I heard something concerning this child marriage was the senator, and I think it was years back. I was younger, and now this video comes again just few days ago, and then our eyes are brought back to these issues. These things haven't died. People keep getting married to children every day in the north. It didn't stop, and nothing has been done about it, and we will keep hearing news about this, both the ones that come up on social media and the ones that don't get to social media. I'm glad about this platform so that I can share such issues on YouTube, and hope it reaches more eyes and it is shared so that these issues can be talked about and then solutions can be preferred so that this doesn't keep happening. There has been traditions that disfavor women or go against human rights in the Igbo culture, like the Osuka system that has been abolished. Likewise, in other cultures and in other tribes, when you see that your tradition contradicts humanity, you get rid of it. But like I said, they keep it because it favors them. It favors the rich, it favors the opulence, it favors the wealthy men. Now, let me talk about the recent child marriage that made rounds on social media recently. Mind you, like I said, child marriages go on every time, especially in the northern part of Nigeria, by both the rich and the poor. But this particular one went viral because the said man, the groom, is an influential Kanu statesman. And also, the age of the child bride was lower than usual this time. In a video, the Alhaji is seen welcoming his new bride, who is allegedly 11 years old. He defended his actions, saying that this marriage was born out of love and mutual consent. The said groom is about 70 years old. My question is, can an underage girl give informed consent?
MashaAllah.
There has been so many people criticizing this marriage online and reacting to the critics of the Alhaji's actions. One Kawu Gaba noted on Twitter that the girl married to the Alhaji is a 200 level undergraduate student of the state university. According to him, the girl was initially married to someone, but she was unhappy with the relationship and filed for a divorce. We know how people spill untruths to back up an argument. The claim that the girl is a 200 level student hasn't been verified, and from the look of the video, that girl should be in her preteen years. This video has sparked calls for legal reform on child marriage. Child marriage is a contentious issue in Nigeria because of the cultural and religious disparities. The country is divided between the populated Muslim north, where Sharia law often permits marriages involving minors, and then the Christian South, which follow the federal law of the minimum age of marriage at 18. There's a need for unified legal framework in Nigeria. There's need for child protection laws to be legal in all parts of the country. And the legislative system of Nigeria needs to pass laws prohibiting child marriages across all parts of the country. And they shouldn't just stop at passing these laws, but enforcing it. These girl brides suffer both psychological, emotional, physical, and educational lapses as a result of these marriages. UNICEF and other NGOs should look into this and enforce child protection laws. In my opinion, it all boils down to education. If the families of these girls are enlightened, if they see the harm in what they are doing, if they see the potential of their girl child, these things wouldn't keep happening. Poverty in the north too should be alleviated. In the north and amongst Muslims, enlightenment is only for the few rich people because they want to keep subjecting the poor to all forms of inhumanity. Example, the Al-Majiri system is another subjection of the poor by the rich. They block education to their region by all means because they don't want people to see the light and have their minds liberated. Ever wondered why the likes of Buhari, Danjuma, Dangote, and other rich men in the north don't give their daughters out so early in marriage? If it's a culture, then why are the rich and educated ones not following suit? Even this Kanu Alhaji groom wouldn't give his 11-year-old daughter out for marriage, or will get married to another man's 11-year-old daughter. They know exactly what they do, and it has nothing to do with culture and traditions. I could go on and on and on, but I would like to end here. Like I said, education and awareness is the solution. Poverty alleviation is too, and I call on all non-governmental organizations, all human rights activists to look into this case, probe the actual age of that child bride, and to create reforms to keep this from repeating itself. Nigerian lawmakers should look into this issue of child marriages. It's destroying our girls. Make and enforce laws to protect the girl child. Alright guys, that's it for today, and till I come your way in my next video, your baby girl OG is saying stay safe and stay blessed. Don't forget to click like, click share, drop in your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this issue, this child marriage issue? Subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that when I drop new videos, you get notified. Ciao!